Alright, Shalom. First, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakhakudash. Noble honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Alright, and peace and blessings to the elect. Okay, this topic, alright, is going to be on, learn to deal with things as they come. Okay, and, Lord willing to be edifying to the elect, get a couple precepts on that. Okay, because this truth, man, of course, there's a layout and the way certain things are done. Okay, but keep in mind, you can't expect too much. Okay, you cannot what's the word I'm looking for? Basically, you cannot already be ready for a surprise, all right, at any moment. Okay, don't think that, that's the word, don't get complacent. All right, thinking that things have been moving the same way that they've been moving, like it says in Second Peter's. All right, matter of fact, let's see if I can get it. All right, because, hey man, it's at that moment that all right, that you get hit the hardest. Okay, because keep in mind, man, when you're in this truth, man, the Lord will test you in many, many ways. Okay, many different ways, man, and they come at different times. All right, different moments. Okay, so don't expect too much. All right, just learn to take things as they come. Okay, as part of enduring. Okay, matter of fact, this is the precept I was looking for, 2 Peter 3:4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. Okay, and that's one mindset you cannot have. All right, filtering it into the situation you're in. All right, don't think that just because for years you've been doing the same old thing. All right, that's how it's gonna be forever. All right, don't think that just prophecies are happening. Okay, but you have to keep it in your mind that regardless of how long we have to be here, all right, in captivity in Babylon, you're gonna be able to continue enduring in what you're doing. Okay, and continue to push this truth with your hardest, man. So that's why you have to have the mindset of dealing with things day by day. All right, don't be thinking all the way too far ahead, because it'll mess up your head, man. Okay, the Lord said what? He's gonna give us our daily bread. That means each day he will provide for you. Don't worry about the next day. The Lord is gonna provide for you. Okay, you have to deal with the day you're in at the moment, man, and that's how you get through it. And so when you look back, all right, going day by day, when you look back, you see how far you've come. Okay, now 2 years ago, hey, I'm pretty sure brothers didn't even think to be here 2 years. All right, but guess what? You're here now. Had you known 2 years ago you still be here, a lot of people would have fallen out, would have gone back into the world. Okay, why? Because that mindset of, damn, we're gonna be here for 2 years, is gonna be like, oh, I got time to do this, I got time to do that. No. So instead of worrying about that, how about you take it day by day? Okay, I did what I had to do today. Cool. The water. You pray to the Lord. You thank the Lord. Hey, the next day you thank the Lord, and you keep on with your day. Keep going day by day, man. All right. That's how you get more built in the truth. Okay, taking everything a step at a time. All right. So see if I get that precept. There we go. 1 Peter 4:12. All right, it says, beloved, think it not strange concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. This is why you constantly have to have your spiritual guard up. Okay, because at any moment you could get hit with a curveball, you could get hit with a changeup, you get hit with a hook that you ain't see coming. Okay, so when that happens, you can't think it's strange. All right, concerning the fiery trial which is to try you. All right, the different kinds of adversities, all right, that you're gonna go through. Don't think that's strange, man. It says as though some strange thing happened unto you. Like, damn, man, where'd this come from? How'd that happen? Because you should have already expected this, man. Coming to serve the Lord, you should know what you're getting yourself into. But once you get complacent, all right, you're gonna start forgetting, all right, what this truth is really about. And once you do that, that's when these fiery trials become strange unto you. But it says, but rejoice in as much as ye are partakers of Yahweh Shai's suffering. Okay, so when you get hit with something out of nowhere, all right, rejoice, because guess what, man? That means the Lord is dealing with you, all right, and you are a partaker of Yahweh Shai's suffering. It says that when his glory shall be revealed, ye may be glad also with exceeding joy. Okay, and that's what we want, man. We wanna joy with Yahushua. Therefore, we have to suffer with Yahushua. All right. If ye be reproached for the name of the Lord, or of the name of Mashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. And on their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Okay, and that's just what it is, man. This world they hate Yahushua, man. But over here we glorify the Lord, man. Once you start breaking down who the Lord really is and what he's really about, that's when that hate comes out. Oh, they don't want to hear it. I ain't with that. That's not my God. I love my Jesus. Yeah, I don't know who you preaching. That's what it is, man. They speak evil of the Lord. Okay, but on our part, he's glorified. Okay, this is Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 verse 1. It says, "My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation." So when you sign the contract with the Lord and you come into this truth, all right, no matter how long you've been in this truth, don't forget that within that contract, them surprise attacks were in there, man. Okay, that affliction out of nowhere is in there, man. There's always a balance. That's why it says, "Set thy heart aright and constantly endure." So you have to constantly endure, and keep in mind, man, that we got to keep doing what we're doing, man, taking things one step at a time. And whatever comes your way, deal with it calmly, all right? Spiritually and calmly, man, and deal with it. Don't bug out, man, because when you bug out, that means that you didn't have the faith. That means that you thought it strange concerning the fiery trial that was to try you, man. Knowing what the scriptures say, man, knowing that serving the Lord, these are the kind of things that are going to befall you, all right? Persecution, demonization, hell, vexation, even more vexation than people in the world get, because we are ones who know what the world is really supposed to be like, and we're living in a world that's opposite from that. Okay, it says and make not haste in time of trouble. Okay, and usually that comes when you get complacent and you don't expect, all right, you don't expect tribulation, you don't expect trouble. All you're expecting is easy walk in this truth. Okay, you're expecting to you in cruise mode, so to speak. You in neutral, man. Everything is moving smooth. No, all right, because then you start getting comfortable. The Lord gotta keep testing your faith, man, because at any point, man, you could lose it. It says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away." Because at the end of the day, man, regardless of what comes into your life or who comes into your life or what you gain, the truth is what's always gonna be there, man. All right, and regardless of what happens, man, you always come right back to what? The truth, because the Lord is loyal, man. Okay, it says, "Cleave unto him and depart not away." So when these things befall you, who you gotta go to? The Lord. That's when you gotta cleave unto him the most. All right, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Because keep in mind, man, when that affliction comes upon you, man, it could be for judgment. So you got to cleave unto the Lord, pray for forgiveness, all right, and do your best so the Lord might have mercy upon you, all right? With how tight you cleave unto him, he might have mercy upon you and forgive you. Or that could be also a faith booster. And with how hard you cleave unto the Lord, okay, he'll give you the faith required to overcome that obstacle, all right? So it says, "Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a low estate." Because that is also part of the fiery trials, man. You might lose everything. Look at Job. He lost it all in one day. Okay? But the scriptures say, be patient, man. It's all part of the test. Okay? For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. All right, in that furnace of adversity, the heat isn't gonna stay at the same for this whole time you're in this truth, man. All right, the Lord is gonna keep turning it up at different points in time. And you have to be ready, man. Don't think that to be a surprise. Don't let it shock you or none of that, man. All right. You see, when people start to think everything is all smooth, all right, then they forget the reality of the truth. They forget what reality tastes like. So the Lord gotta what? The Lord gotta remind you. All right. See if I can find this precept. Okay, because you got to keep in mind the prophets of old, man, they went through a whole lot of stuff, all right, that it sort of came out of nowhere. Okay, this is oh man, this is Paul. Okay, and Salaki, these are a couple of things that Paul went through, okay, within his journey. All right, but Paul didn't know he was gonna go through exactly this, right, on his journey. Of course, we go through the affliction, the furnace, all right, but he was able to deal with these things as they came, man. All right, and that's why he was able to endure, all right, and withstand all the trials that came upon him. All right, it says this is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 22. Are they Hebrews? So am I. Are they Israelites? So am I. Okay. Are they the seed of Abraham? So am I. Now this is Paul speaking. So anybody out there teaching Paul's a Edomite or Paul's for Edomites? No. He said he's an Israelite. He's a Hebrew. Meaning when in the book of Romans, when he says, for my brethren, all right, my kinsfolk, all right, of the flesh, okay, who are Israelites, Paul is an Israelite himself. Okay, that's who Paul was preaching to. All right, it says, are they ministers of Hamashiach? I speak as a fool. I am more. In labors more abundant. In stripes above measure. In prisons more frequent. In deaths oft. Okay, I had to emphasize the S, so you know that he was talking plural. Okay, in deaths. It says, of the Jews 5 times received I 40 stripes, saved 1. Thrice was I beaten with rods. Once was I stoned. Thrice I suffered shipwreck. A night and a day I have been in the deep. Now you think Paul knew he was going to go through all this? All right, you think Paul expected to get beaten with rods and stuff, suffered shipwreck and be stoned? Okay, but he was able to deal with it as it came, man. He didn't think that this if he had the mindset of, oh, this is going to be all sweet and nice and sweet as honey. The scriptures say that it's going to become bitter. So you can't expect it to stay honey forever. If that's your mindset, when it gets bitter, you're going to throw it up. Because you're going to be like, oh, this is the wrong thing. All right? But you got to be strong in your mind. So when these things happen, man, you should at least know that, hey, this truth, at some point, the Lord is going to test you. The Lord is constantly testing us, man. Constantly trying us. Okay? It's part of the refinement process. So it says, thrice I suffered shipwreck. A day and a night I have been in the deep. In journeyings often. In perils of waters. In perils of robbers. In perils by mine own countrymen. So Paul is going through it, man. In perils by the heathen, in perils in the city, in perils in the wilderness, in perils in the sea, in perils amongst false brethren. Paul has to deal with false brethren, getting stuck at sea, all of this, man. In weariness and painfulness, in watchings often, in hunger and thirst, in fastings often, in cold and nakedness. Think about that, man. And Paul was in the ministry for years. Okay? Years he was going through this. Enduring as whatever came his way. He endured, overcame it through the Spirit, and just kept on enduring, man. We gotta be like that. All right? Have that mindset of dealing with things as they come, man. Whatever, now, of course, use wisdom. Okay, but whatever comes your way, don't be surprised and all messed up and shook, man. Deal with it. Pray to the Heavenly Father and deal with it like a man. Okay? It says, beside those things that are without, that which cometh upon me daily, the care of all the churches. So apart from all of that, he still had to watch over the churches and make sure everything was good, everything was running smoothly. Had to deal with the different issues that were in the churches, and for the most part, he couldn't even visit the churches like that, frequently like that, because he was going through all this. All right. But at the end of the day, man, Paul understood that this is part of the sufferings of Yahushua. Okay, and with this, there's going to be a great reward, all right, for enduring such afflictions. Okay, and really it's for our own good. All right, but we got to have the mindset of being able to take things and endure, all right, and deal with things as they come, man, because the Lord will test you. The Lord will throw surprise incidents at you, man. Okay, to see how you react in that time. All right, but just remain spiritual. Okay, so Lord willing, this was edifying unto the elect. I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Shalom.